With signing, it's not just using your hands to speak, it's also to communicate with your voice and visuals. So if I were to speak to you in a very flat tone, it's very boring, it's just quiet, monotonous, you're not going to be interested. But if you were to do the same with your signs, it's going to put off the person trying to communicate with you. And if it's someone new to communication, they really need that stimulus and that enthusiasm alongside when you're signing. Otherwise, it's not going to really stick with them, and they're going to have a harder time communicating with you than they would if you were to use more emphasis and colour in your speech, your language, and any form of communication that you give them. So alongside signing, you'd also want to speak. For instance, if this is someone learning communication for the first time, as I've previously said, they want to learn how to speak, hear, any form of communication. It's important that you sign alongside your speech. Drink, for instance, you need to say the word as well as sign it. So for drink, you're holding your cup and you're bringing it up. Drink. To eat, you have your food, you can pick it up and tap it against your mouth once. To eat. To say that you want more of something, you to get your least dominant hand and your dominant hand on top and say more. To wait, you'd have your hands rolling over each other. To wait. To say please, you'd have your dominant hand touching your chin and it would go down. Please. To say thank you, it is the same as please. You touch your most dominant hand to your chin and go a little bit higher than you would with please. As you can see, please is lower, thank you is a little bit higher. To say sorry, you take your dominant hand and rub it against your chest. I'm sorry is a good example of how to say it. Rather than sorry, you can say I'm sorry. You use your whole body and you can shrug, you can go into it. I'm sorry. To say that you're happy, you take your hands and you can touch your wrists together. You touch it twice. I'm happy. If you want to feel sad, you take your dominant hand, make it a straight line and go sad. I feel sad. You can make the expression as well. As you can see, I'm frowning. I feel sad. Now, with medicinal signs, it's kind of straightforward than the other signs you might not know. Happy and sad don't really look like what they are, but for medicine, it's a lot more simple. So if you want to know the sign for nurse, get your thumb, use your least dominant arm and draw a cross against it, just like the old patches that I used to have. So that would be nurse. Doctor, use your forefinger, middle finger and your thumb to check your pulse. Either way is fine. I know you don't take your pulse by using your thumb, but so it's pulse. That'll be doctor, nurse and doctor. To say that you want some medicine, use the sign for bad and your cup, and you would make a little ring inside it because it's like a bad medicine. It makes sense. You've got medicine. To say that you feel pain, you've got your hand and imagine that it just hurts all of a sudden. You'd shake it, kind of raise your arms and frown. You say pain. You can ask, where is the pain? And the person can point to it. Where is the pain? And you can just say head pain, eye pain, tummy pain, something quite simple like that. And to say that you feel hot, you feel cold, you feel pain, you would take your middle finger, bend it in a bit, and you bring it up your chest. So you can say, I feel pain in my head. I feel pain in my ear. Something very simple as that. I feel sad. I feel happy. Or you can equally say, I would like something. If you want to say you would want, you say, I would want medicine. I want medicine for the pain in my head. Something very structured. I know sign language itself is a different grammatical structure, but with Makaton is much more step by step. I want medicine for the pain in my head.